Hi and welcome to Friday Foot Club. I'm going to show you how to do a little bit of massage for your feet today. I'm going to use some cream. So what I'm using here is Linoleum Calendula cream, which is made of lanolin and essential oils. They also do a lovely hand cream that you can buy online. I'll put the link up below the video. They're made locally here in Khmer, so grab a little bit of that or any kind of a cream that you can find. Pop that around your hands first and then all over your foot. And we'll do both feet before we start. So get one foot done and then do the other foot. And then what we'll do for the foot that we're not going to be working on is we'll grab a tissue or a towel or a sock or something that you have and just pop that in between the toes. So you're going to separate your toes, I'll show you that in a moment, as well as you possibly can. So this might be a bit too thick for some. You might need to take a tissue or something smaller. So you want to separate, and then we'll pop that out to the side and start on the other one. Now if you find you can't get your fingers between your toes, which is what we'll do next, then you can use the tissue for that as well. So see if you can get your fingers all the way in between the toes and catch a hold of them like that. The other hand is going to hold the middle of the foot, and then all we'll do is just rotate around without moving the ankle, so the hand is holding that. Rotate around the foot. See if we can get all the joints of the big toe right across moving. So you can kind of wriggle it, you can bend it forwards, backwards, you can do kind of circles with it, whatever movement it has. And if it doesn't have a lot of movement, that's what you're trying to get going in there. So give that as much of a wriggle. Try and stretch all the way down between the toes, or if you have a tissue in there, you can then just hold the foot. So try and get the fingers in there and give that as much of a wriggle as you possibly can. From there, we'll get to the bottom of the foot. So take our thumbs and just run lines along the bottom of the foot. Start at the arch and then run down the middle. So if you have pain down the middle or tightness or cramping, and then out to the side and then anywhere along with your thumbs. You can also use your knuckles and just run your knuckles down the center of your foot. Sometimes it's difficult to do this yourself, so it's always good to tag someone below the video that will do this for you. And then we'll go back up to the toes, see if we can catch a toe. Again, hold the foot so you're not going to move into your ankle, and individually rotate, especially the big toe. If you find you have a bunion starting here, you can pop your finger against it and stretch it and stretch the toe away. Again, especially if you had trouble trying to get your finger or anything between them, or you don't like wearing flip-flops. So see if we can get that to wriggle around. Bend it all the way in, all the way the other way, and then you can do the same to the other toes. Generally they won't need as much movement, but maybe you've got a damaged toe or something there that you want to work on, so give them a bit of a wriggle. You can also bend them and stretch them separate to the big toe, kind of like we were doing there a couple of weeks ago for our exercise, and then do that again on the big toe joint. See if you can stretch that back and forward, and again wriggle it around a little bit if you need to. And then from there we'll do one more. Take the fingers down the top and run that in between the bones and tendons on the top of the foot down to the toes. And again we'll pay a little bit of extra attention to the big toe and second toe. So if we run our fingers in there and then try to stretch the big toe away from the second toe. And see if we can do that. You can do that with one hand and hold the toe with the other. Or if you still have the tissue in between there, that's fine as well. You can use that. See if you can massage out that little muscle in between there. And then just kind of go all around the rest of the top of the foot, or if you get some pain up at the ankle. If you have a lot of tightness here, you can work into that for a moment as well. That'll help with bending through the ankles. I'll do another video on bending ankles as well. And then finish up on that one and make sure you do the other foot.